Good morning from Castaway Cay. We were very excited to head to the island today. We have a family beach cabana that we're going to be checking out for the first time ever. But first, I'm going to head up to the concierge lounge and get some breakfast. We've got some cereals this morning, some muffins and pastries, jellies. You can, of course, order off the menu with different things as well. There's some salmon and charcuterie down there. We've got some fruit, yogurts, oatmeal, and a little smoothie that's really good. Here in the lounge, they've got all the information for tomorrow about debarking the ship, links to the Shutter's website and how to download your pictures. Kind of sad, I don't like 3 nights, they're way too short. And here's that breakfast menu you can order from this morning. Lots of good stuff. That chocolate banoffee pancake is really good. Apparently early on Castaway Day, nobody is out on the ship. Totally empty out here. 8:30 on the dot, they opened the gangway, and everyone that was hanging out in the elevator lobby area on deck 1 just came flooding out, heading down to Castaway. So for any of the cabanas, once you get off the ship, you're just going to take a short walk down here to the tram stop, unless you want to walk all the way there. The tram will take you down to Scuttle's Cove first. You're going to stay on the tram at that first stop and take it to the second stop, Pelican Point, for the check-in for the cabanas. Once you get off at the second tram stop, there is an island info booth over here. This is where the cabana check-in is. Check in here and they will get you a golf cart to take you out to your cabana. And if you'd like to get the snorkeling gear, that is just right down the pathway over here in that yellow building there. You can pick that up. It is included with your cabana, but you do have to pick it up over here so they don't have it waiting for you in the cabanas. And you can take that with you on the golf cart when they take you out to your cabana. The golf cart came out here and dropped us off. If we walk over to the left, we can walk down to Cookies 2, one of the restaurants here on the island, as well as their restrooms. But our cabana is down over to the right. We do have several families sharing the cabana today, 16 people. But I think we're going to have more than enough room in here because this thing is huge. It is definitely more than double the size of a regular cabana. Now over here in the corner is my favorite spot in this cabana. It is the hammock. It is absolutely perfectly situated in this cabana because you have this view of the ship, in this case the Wish in port. Just absolutely perfect. Yep, this is pretty cool. We took the quick walk down here to Cookies 2 before they closed to grab some food because all we had was that sushi in the lounge earlier. We've got some fruits over here for us. There's coleslaw and potato salad, macaroni salad, and the sweet corn salad. Got burgers, brisket sandwich, hot dogs, ribs, chicken. They do not have the steak here. That's only over on Serenity. But they've got everything else like the salmon and the corn. Looks like they got some kraut here as well. They've got the pineapple muffins, the cornbread, chocolate chip cookies, the giant ones. Those are really good. And some brownies here in addition to the soft serve machine. All right, we got our food here. We're gonna eat quickly and then head back to just hang out at the cabana. We have our snorkeling stuff, but I think after this we're gonna wanna take a nap. So we're just hanging out in the cabana and we looked up and realized that this mirror inside this porthole on the wall makes the Wish look like it's really close. That's pretty cool.
It's officially the end of the day and we have had so much fun here in the Grand Family Cabana with friends and family. We didn't even video a lot because we were just having a really nice time visiting, enjoying the water. We had a perfect day today.
Seriously, and I know it was our first time in a cabana. This one has definitely spoiled us, being as this big. But I want to do one again. I understand why people do it. Having your own private little area here is really cool. I would like to try the one over at Serenity Beach and just see how that is because it is the adult exclusive. There's only like 6 or 8 over there and they only hold 4 people, so they're a little smaller, but I think that'd be something fun for us to try maybe when it's just the 2 of us next time. So it's something to look forward to, something to try, but as a first-time cabana experience, this was really cool. Rides here.
Heading up to the room. via the secret elevator for the funnel suite. We went back to our room, got showered and all ready for Palo tonight. But before we go, of course, we have to get some pictures because we're all dressed up.
Yeah, we did kind of do a Halloween theme because it's the Halloween night, but we're going to Palo, so we dressed up with Halloween-y stuff a little bit, and we're just excited because we love dinner at the new Palo Steakhouse on the Wish. Cannot wait to go try that, and it'll be Mom and Dad's first time trying Palo as well.
We made it up here to Palo after we took some photos, and I am so hungry. We did a lot of swimming today on the island, and so I am starving and cannot wait to eat here.
And I was kind of considering doing the prefix menu today because you do have that $45 credit and it covers the entire 4-course meal. But then I looked at the menu, all the a la carte stuff, and I don't really want the prefix menu. I want to get the Wagyu beef or something like that. There's a lot of other really good stuff on the menu that's not in the prefix. So I think we're just going to kind of piece together our own special meal here tonight.
We decided tonight that we were just not going to order off the prefix menu because there were several things our server recommended that were not on the prefix menu, and they sounded amazing when he described them. So we went with his recommendations, and I started off with the mozzarella caprese. This time though, unlike the last time we came here for Palo dinner, they actually marinate the tomatoes, which made a huge difference. I loved this combination so much, and it was really light, which was a really nice way to start the meal.
And I decided to get the server's recommendation on the soup. It was an Italian soup that has all kinds of seafood in it. There was shrimp, and there were scallops, and there were mussels that you had to pull out of the shell, and there was calamari, and there was red snapper, and some other fish things in there. But surprisingly, it wasn't fishy at all. It was absolutely delicious with a tomato-based soup. It was the perfect start to the meal for me because it was a hearty soup, but it wasn't super fishy, so it didn't kind of put me off from the rest of my meal.
And then I went ahead and got the gnocchi because another friend of mine had been talking about it earlier in the week, and then our server recommended it, so I had to try it. This had so much flavor, which is really impressive for gnocchi. And my mom tried it, Robert tried it. All of us agreed this was amazing.
Yeah, the pesto was phenomenal. The little pine nuts they put on there was just a nice little crunch to it. It's just potatoes, but man, it is so good. The server did recommend I try something different since I have had the Wagyu beef before, the A5. So this time he recommended the Snake River beef tenderloin. This was a very different cut of beef. It still had the Wagyu beef kind of buttery texture to it, but it was also more like a traditional steak. It had phenomenal flavor throughout. It was cooked perfectly, of course. This was incredible. Very, very different type of steak, but honestly, exactly what I wanted tonight. It was amazing.
And I got the ossobuco because that was something he recommended, because the chef is actually from the region where this originated, and he actually told us some of the history of ossobuco, which was really fascinating. And this was so good. It comes with risotto. I love risotto, so of course it was a must. And Robert was very excited because he got to try it, and so did the rest of the family as well.
And we got some shareable plates to go around, like the asparagus, which was very, very good. It had some cheese and some orange zest on there. They had the potato sticks that our server called Jenga potatoes, which is very appropriate. Basically really fancy French fries. And they had some really good macaroni and cheese as well. They were all very shareable sized sides. We are passing those around the table and enjoying those. But we did save some room for dessert because the desserts at Palo are also amazing.
And I got the chocolate souffle. I know, surprise, I ordered chocolate. And it was very, very good. My mom shared it with me, and my dad even tried it, and even he liked it. And he's more of a vanilla person, but even he had several bites of it because he loved it.
And then I got the gigantic piece of carrot cake that they said was shareable. I did share one bite, and then I ate almost the entire thing myself because it was so good. It was very rich. I did decide to get some tea as well to kind of finish out the meal. I settled on a green tea that had some berry in it. It was a very nice, light and refreshing ending to that meal, just sitting there and chatting and enjoying that. And then as a final surprise, right before they brought the bill, our server brought us a little plate that said congratulations as a little extra touch. That was a really nice add there tonight for our dinner. And now we are absolutely stuffed. And there's a few things going on tonight around the ship. It is the last night of the cruise. I don't know how much we're actually going to do, though, because anywhere we go, we're going to waddle because we are so full of that
Yep.
amazing food.
It was all so good, but the problem with really good food is that you want to keep eating it even past the point of being stuffed. And so we're all going to roll out of here very, very slowly, but that's just a really good sign that we enjoyed the entire meal.
So this is our bill from Palo for 4 people. All of our courses, you can see everything we got was individually a la carte price there. We got our platinum discount, $45 off our bill for everyone in our stateroom that's here at the table eating. And then they did add this 18% auto gratuity. This is only for the team. This is shared amongst everyone. This is not the tip for our server. So make sure if you're eating at Palo that you do add the additional gratuity. That is for your server who took care of you. If you do the prefix menu where you just pay the $45 flat and get the 4 courses, the auto gratuity is included in that $45, but you still have the option to add additional gratuity for your server, so make sure you take care of them because they do such a phenomenal job here at Palo. So here in the rows outside Palo and Enchante, we just saw this and somehow completely missed it on the Maiden. They have a guest book in Be Our Guest with a big feather pen that you can sign with. It's really cool. So I think we should probably sign in, right? Got all kinds of... I'm going to pick a page further in. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
There we go.
This is the cutest little thing. I have never seen a bunny before.
That's pretty fun. And I love that they actually kept the tag up here, so it's like in his ear. It's like a sleeping bunny, maybe. That's fun.
Final morning in the very fancy funnel suite. Very bittersweet this morning. We're excited to go home, see our cats, but we have very much enjoyed living the high life the last few days.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but once in a lifetime is good with me.
It's a beautiful morning too.
We're planning to go down to the dining room for breakfast and see our serving team one last time, but they do have pastries, the kind of continental breakfast up here, and also some salmon and charcuterie, some fruits and yogurts. Just some lighter things. They don't have the menu you can order from, but got a few little bites here before you head down to have breakfast with your serving team. And I've got to get a coffee. One time out of the fancy machine here in Concierge because it's so good. So we're getting ready to go here, and we happened to go in the app to go download our folio, and we noticed this new thing that was not here our entire cruise. This is the new version of the Midship Detective Agency here on board, and it's supposed to be really, really cool, and I'm kind of jealous that the people who are getting on the ship today are going to have access, and we didn't. Guess we'll just have to come back.
We headed down to breakfast to say goodbye to our server and assistant server and just have a quick breakfast before heading out. I got some waffles, which are really good. Hard to mess up waffles. Robert got some eggs and ham. Again, breakfast is really simple. There's not a lot you can do to it. It's very quick, especially on Disembarkation Day.
And while we were sitting there, I was playing with the app, trying to get that game to start working, the Disney Uncharted Adventure game, and it actually started working. So as soon as we finished eating, we ran down the hallway to deck 4 to check it out and let Alyssa try her hand at playing a video game, which never goes well. So we finally got this to actually start working right before we left. And we're gonna see if it'll actually go. I don't know if it will. Is that where we are?
Okay.
That is where we are. Yeah.
So then,
See if it works.
okay. Details.
Get started.
I've arrived. We're all set.
So what are you
wishing
scanning?
star.
Oh, shoot. That just popped up, didn't it?
It did. Just change the screen. Lots of sparkles. Okay. Ah, it's Peter Pan.
Oh. Told you to look at the screen.
Device left and right to move from side to side.
What?
Tilt your device back and forth to move up and down.
Oh, Alyssa's playing a video game. This is not a good idea.
Tap your device screen when the gauge is full for a speed boost.
Okay. Am I trying to get the stars?
So yeah, you're collecting the stars. So you tilt
The stars.
up and down, Side to
Oh,
side.
I can go. And then I can do like a blast, a boost.
Boost, hit the boost if it's full. It's not full yet. You got to get enough stars. Oh, you just lost stars.
Oh,
there's
I
there's
can't
a
get
gauge
lightning.
at the top. Look,
Oh,
there's a gauge
okay.
at the top. Don't hit the lightning.
Don't hit the lightning. Got it. That makes sense.
Collect the stars. The big stars, little
Probably
stars,
avoid
all
the birds, I
stars.
imagine.
Probably, yeah.
No, 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 no.
Oh, let's hit it. Boost. You have a boost.
Oh, I have a boost. Yay, boost. No, no, no.
That boost lasts a long time.
No kidding. Do the bigger stars get more points? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, it does.
No!
Tilt it forward. See if you're going to go faster. There you go.
Oh, no, that
So you
was
can
a
go
bad
forward
idea.
and backwards to go
Slow down.
faster.
And I do this and I slow.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go real fast. I don't even need a boost. Oh, no, no. don't
Yep,
go real
lightning
fast.
is there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Get your stars back. There you go. How long does this go for?
I have no idea. Is this
Maybe
like
you're
a
trying to hit
never-ending
1,000.
game?
Maybe. Oh, nope. Maybe. No, we're getting close to 1,000.
No.
Oh, we were until you hit the bird.
No, don't.
Go
Stop
too
going
far
fast.
away.
Yeah.
Back up. Boost. Boost.
Boost. That didn't work well for me last time.
I think the boost might keep you from getting hurt. Looks like a shield.
Ah.
Maybe. Nope, it doesn't.
Joke's on
You
me.
hit 1,000 though. That's
So it's still going?
still going. How long until this is over? No, you
Well,
lost
I'm
your
not
1,000.
at 1,000.
You were. Before you hit all the things.
So it gets harder as you go, that's for sure.
You're at 1,100, so you definitely are over
Okay,
1,000.
1,000. So basically you have to get 1,000 and actually keep it, which I could not do very well.
Now what?
I don't know.
Still a work in progress. Okie dokie. Maybe they just shut it off on us because they're like, you're not supposed to be playing. You're supposed to be getting off the
Like,
ship.
who on this ship is playing this? No
They're
one's
like,
supposed
get off
to
our
be.
boat. You're not supposed to be here.
Someone in the back room is trying to figure out who's over here. Oh, I can jump back
Yeah,
in.
we kind of broke the screen here. That's not good. Bye.
We had so much fun this week. It was a very unique week because it was Halloween on the high seas. So we got to see a lot of characters. My parents were here, which was a lot of fun. And so the first part of the cruise was very much just a normal cruise for us, seeing characters, playing games, going to bingo. But then the last part of the cruise for our back-to-back was very bougie for us. We went to Palo dinner. We were in the funnel suite.
Super fancy.
It was just very, very fancy, very fun. We got to go to the cabana, which we loved.
that was so cool, yeah.
We just had so much fun this week. Got to do a lot of really special things that probably we'll never get to do again. Once in a lifetime things, but they were so special. And I'm really glad my parents got to join us for it.
And I will say, if you are considering booking one of the suites on board here on the Wish, the funnel was really cool, but we also toured the 2-story suite, the Royal Suite, on the maiden voyage. Didn't get to stay in that one, but I honestly like the 2-story suite better because it has its own private hot tub out on the balcony. And so I would probably pick that unless you're just going to do a bunch of parties with a lot of friends. Then the funnel's better because it has that big hosting space, I feel like. But overall, this was just a really fun couple cruises, the back-to-back, the Halloween on the high seas. I'm really glad we got to do this, and hopefully we'll be able to go on another themed cruise before the year's over with. The very maritime cruises are a lot of fun, and we're trying to see if we can pick out one of those to go on as well.
Thank you so much for joining us this week. We hope you enjoyed all the fun that we had and coming along with us. Until next time.
We're here with the ears.